Some award-winning cast members in those films. Well, speaking of awards, the next dish is worthy of one. We are always signing up to explore dishes of different cultures and flavors. I absolutely love it, and today is obviously no different. Okay, hopefully I'll say this right. Käsespätzle, or cheese noodle casserole. How cool does that sound? It's a very popular dish in Germany, which is where we are taking our culinary journey to today. And it almost resembles mac and cheese, but the difference, the noodles are made with a dough-like recipe, then sprinkled and baked with Clover cheese to give it that elite quality, that elite taste, that elite texture, and make our Clover Cheese Spätzle a truly exceptional dish. Exceptional.
Wow.
This is very exciting to me. Because
can I take my mask off?
You're allowed to take your mask off. I didn't even
so
notice anymore.
I don't even feel it anymore.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I love mac and cheese. I also love German kind of flavor profile.
Yes.
I love German food.
Yes.
This is something, interesting enough, we have never, ever, ever made on the show before.
And you know what? After all my experience with German food, I don't think I've ever seen this.
You've never spätzled?
I've never spätzled.
You never spätzled?
So today we're going to spätzle.
So we're not using noodles. In this case, we are using it. And I had to, even when I came up here, I had to do the prod test because I'm like, what is this?
Yes. So this is the ultimate fresh noodles. And I think that this is great for one of those meals where you want to get your family involved or make it slightly special.
Yeah,
I think.
For me, this looks like comfort food because little kind of personal note here, when I got back from boarding school, like emaciated, my mom, the first thing she would make me was mac and cheese because I absolutely love it.
Yes.
Crispy on the top, absolutely. And this, so for me, it's the ultimate comfort food. So this kind of smacks of that, of comfort food. I'm going to help you in whatever way I can, but where do we start?
Well, I just want to say that when it comes to comfort food, cheese.
Yeah,
and this
cheese
Clover
on
cheese. Just, I mean, you cannot go wrong with that.
And we've got cheese on cheese here, the elite cheese.
Absolutely. It's a great way to start the weekend. I've got 2 cups of flour here.
Okay.
And I'm going to put some salt in there because when you're making pasta and doughs and stuff, salt is really, really important.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to put some water with my eggs. I've got whole eggs here, moving everything around. And then it's basically dry ingredients and wet ingredients.
Sure.
So you just want to break up the egg, and then that goes in with your flour.
Easy peasy.
So quick and so easy. So I'm going to mix this up to a dough. As soon as the dough is nicely mixed and that you can feel like it's nice and elastic, what I've done is I've put this in the freezer.
Okay.
Because we're going to grate it into our boiling water. So that's how fresh it is. It goes straight in.
Ooh, wow.
So if you don't have time, Graham, to pop it in the freezer, it's fine just to roll it out and cut it into
top it up.
pieces.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's any Germans out there going,
oh no,
but
not spätzle like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you can pop into the fridge over there, top drawer on the right.
Okay.
There's my prepared schmatzel.
Okay, it's not quite frozen yet, but it's a start. It's a start.
Yeah, well, let's do that. So when you freeze it, get it as flat as possible so that it freezes nice and quickly. And say a prayer for me so that this... And so we're going to grate it. So it is going beautifully.
Oh, there we go.
And it's going in the water.
That's going to give you those beautiful little noodle shapes. Oh, perfect.
And you know it's done when it floats on top of the water.
It's like a gnocchi.
It's exactly like a gnocchi.
Okay.
Exactly like a gnocchi. So there we go. I've got some prepared over here, so I don't have to carry on with that. And of course, you just spoon them out with a slotted spoon once they've floated
to the surface,
and
take them out, boom, put them there. So here we've got a beautiful bowl of our fresh noodles. That's awesome.
So preheat your oven, 180 degrees, nice oven-proof dish. I'm going to sprinkle on some nutmeg. Nutmeg and cheese are best friends, Graham.
I was going to say that people often forget, but that could be the secret ingredient that your mac and cheese is waiting for.
Because that just pulls all the flavour out of your cheese and just elevates it.
Because cheese does have a naturally nutty profile.
It does. Oh, absolutely. Here are some breadcrumbs, because now we want that crunch. You know where you're talking about that nice crunch that you had on your mac and cheese? My children's favourite is mac and cheese.
This is like...
And then I've got the clover tassels. So we're going to mix the best of the best go into
I
this
love that,
dish.
like a nice, more neutral, creamier
Yes.
texture.
And then a yellow cheddar.
And then hit it with the nutty flavour.
Because you want that colour. You definitely want the colour that this Clover cheese brings.
Do you know what this almost is like? If you could take the things I crave and deconstruct my cravings and reconstruct it into a dish, this is that dish.
Oh, wow.
It
Maybe we
really
should
is. I
take this
crave
home.
crunch, I crave cheese, I crave crisp, I crave onion. Oh, beautiful. Oh man, this is spectacular. And then what happens from here?
So this goes into an oven and you bake it until the cheese is nicely melted and it's all bubbly on top. Don't you just love that sound of bubbling cheese? So that's also one of my favorite sounds. And that goes in and then you serve it nice and warm.
And what we've done there is with a little bit of sauerkraut, just to add a bit of sour
now
to the
you've got
creamy, crispy. This is elite. Clover, you're a legend. Grace, you are legendary for bringing us this. I'm so glad we made something completely new in this kitchen. This, for me, as I said, is the ultimate in comfort food. Make it for the weekend. You deserve it.
Yes.
Clover cheese is for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares, adding joy and stretching our imagination. Clover, for the love of cheese.
Made with love by Clover.